Nope, he will. Okay, so Titanic growth, presumably, is what that means. I'm still going to block. He has growth, he has growth. Yep, sure. I mean, you know, he gets my cutthroat. That's going to happen anyway. Neither adept on defense would not have done much to change that. Could have blocked my either adept instead and taken a bunch more damage. Lurking crocodile. That's a bit annoying. Perfect looter, that's not land. Well, things aren't looking as good as I'd hoped. Thanks to not drawing a land and him having a lurking crocodile. I'll wear 3 from that crocodile. Not very happily, but I am going to wear 3. What's this? A greater basilisk. Okay, well that's just a dork. It comes down to it. Ponder is again a land. So I loot. Fortunately, I can't defend Jace if I tap my looter. So Greater Basilisk might just be a dork, but it's a dork that Bell Tower Sphinx can't block effectively. Let's see. So I think what's going to happen is I'm going to take a lot of damage this turn. Then I'm going to Frost Breath, tapping his Crocodile and his Basilisk, and then drop Jace. And if Jace gets 2 turns worth of milling, is that going to be enough? He's going to go to 24, drop Jace, 14, draw a card, 23, mill to 3, and if Bell Tower Sphinx, he draws 2. Let's kill Jace. Well, it's not totally clear, but alright, let's loot first anyway. See what happens when I activate my Morphic Looter. I drew a mountain. Perfect. Okay. So yeah, unfortunately I still can't drop Jace, but I do get to drop Bell Tower Sphinx. So Bell Tower Sphinx. Okay, do I just Bell Tower Sphinx then drop Jace next turn? I think so. Let's just grab this Harbor Serpent. Harbor Serpent's just way too slow. Bell Tower Sphinx it is. Go to 5. Play Jace, hopefully with Shock Up. If I draw land, then we're talking. Yeah, Hunter's Insight was pretty sweet for him. Turn 2 Garrick Companion, turn 3 Hunter's Insight was huge this game. Just had so much gas in the tank. Look at that, 5 cards. Oh, overrun. Yeah. Yep, that's just gonna wipe me out. 18 damage. I have 7 points of toughness and I'm on 11, so I'm exactly dead. That's a shame. Oh well, I didn't see Jace, so there is that. Yeah. Yep. Precisely dead. Very nice. Oh, actually. Even more than precisely dead, because that guy's Death Touch, so blocking that guy does almost nothing, and that guy's unblockable, so. Yep. Going to -1, in fact. Overrun. Okay, well, let's battle away with this deck again. Can't do much better than overrun, I don't think. Got a mana leak. A redirect doesn't really help, unfortunately. Be aware of that Hunter's Insight this game. I'll play first, yeah. He won that game because he played first. Not going to mull in this one, though. So, hopefully he misses that Garrett's Companion. It seems like his 3 drops they've seen so far are Blood Ogre and Hunter's Insight. They both get a lot better if you have a 2-drop, which he does. But at least it's on Garrett's Companion. Not Divination. Why not? Stop drawing lands at some point. This hand's kind of junky, to be honest. Dork, 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 lands. Blood Ogre. Lurking Crocodile. Either one. Yeah, that's pretty good. Pacifism. It's also pretty good. So is it Coral Merfolk Pacifism here? I think it might be. That stops Bloodthirst altogether. And yeah, I'm gonna Pacifism that Lurking Crocodile eventually anyway. I can't deal with that card at all. It's just a 3/3 unblockable. So this guy trades with his bear. Should he choose to attack? Yeah, Lurking Crocodile is very scary against a deck like mine. Giant Spider, sure. No swings, perfect. Ponder. Let's try and hit that Jace with that Pentavis. There's a Pentavis. Alright, things are looking up all of a sudden. I wasn't too happy just like before I drew that Pacifism, in fact. So 2 turns ago, I was not too excited about the direction this game was going, but now that I'm about to draw Pentavis and his Lurking Crocodile is no longer a threat, I'm a lot more excited. Funny that. Alright, so Pentavis. I play Pentavis in many turns. It doesn't really matter when I draw any of these cards, to be honest. It doesn't have distress, so I can draw Pentavis really whenever I like. I can just click at random here, almost. I'll draw Frost Breath. Hang on, I'll play my land this turn. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Cutthroat. Next turn I draw Island. Next turn after that I draw Pentavis. Go hard, Pentavis. Yeah, you know, Elfin Cutthroat. Wasn't too impressed with it in previous drafts, but it's been pulling his weight. Pillarfield Ox is alright in this format. Not amazing, but it's alright. It does its job. Let's see if he'll swing with the Spider. If he does, it probably means he has Titanic Growth. Or he's just bluffing and wants to trigger a Blood Ogre. Well, he's more likely to have it than he is to be bluffing, I think. Don't really want to get blown out by Titanic Growth. That's annoying. Maybe I'll just block with an Amphin Cutthroat. Maybe that's the best strategy. Block with Amphin Cutthroat. If he has Titanic Growth, he just 1-for-1s me. And yeah. And if he has a Bloodthirst dude, then I get to ignore it. Okay. Did not have growth, or if he did have growth, he did not want to play it. Spider number 2. Out comes the Fleetwing. Presumably, I think he did have growth, but he didn't want to play it. I just don't see it attacking there into the swapping Spider for Coral Merfolk if he doesn't have growth. I disagree with the play. Wholeheartedly. So presumably bashes with both Spiders here. Seeing that he got away with bashing with 1 last turn. And presumably I take 2. Yeah. Well, I could double block 1 with the non-Cutthroat guys and block the other with the Cutthroat. That would mean if he has growth, at least he kills my weaker guys, and his Runeclaw Bear still isn't a threat. And yeah, still a little bit scared of Gorehorn Minotaurs, even though I haven't seen it yet. I've seen Blood Ogre and I've seen Lurking Crocodile, so I might have another. What's going to happen? I'm going to play Pentavis next turn, and it would be nice if he doesn't have a growth when I play Pentavis. So what am I going to do? What am I going to do about this? Yeah, maybe I call his bluff. Or not even really calling his bluff. I'm sort of saying I'm happy to trade Titanic Growth for my 2 dorky creatures, because once I have Pentavis in play, I want that Pentavis to be able to hold off your attacks, and I want that Pentavis to possibly be able to swing if you leave back less than 5 power, or if I, you know, frost breath your guys. Yeah, okay. Sure. It's also stopping any bloodthirst shenanigans he might have going on. Here comes the growth. Yep. Yep. Seems entirely reasonable. What's this? Swiftfoot boots. Okay. Oh, Repentivus. I'm awesome. I should swing for 2 with my cutthroat first, shouldn't I? Well, or later. Doesn't matter. He's not going to block it. Yep. Let's get in there. A salamander. This guy's a salamander? How awesome is that? Salamander beatdown. Yeah, this is pretty big. Hopefully he doesn't have another Titanic growth, because that would let him attack into my 5/5. The question is, if he attacks my 5/5, do I block? I'm not really happy to trade Pentavus for a Spider plus Incinerate, unlike I was with my other junkie guys. So, well, let's go in. Final rolls and equip it with Swiftfoot Boot and casting spells. What's this? A Lightning Elemental. Okay, he's not going to attack. He's welcome to attack, but just don't think he's going to. Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. A Morphic Mesmerist. Unfortunately, despite having this sweet Pentavus in play, I only get to get him for 2 a turn. I get to make 4 flying guys, attack with all of them, 2 of them get blocked by spiders, they get plopped back on the Pentavus, so on and so forth. So, I don't have much of a clock going here, and fortunately, Lightning Elemental, I can't go Frost Breath, tap the spiders, bash, because he gets double blocked by Pentavus. He has 5 power. I can tap Lightning Elemental and Giant Spider, get him with Pentavus, but it doesn't seem worth it. It doesn't seem worth the Frost Breath. I'm just going to play Mesmerist and say go. I am getting him for 2 a turn, and he's not getting me at all. So, there is that. I should totally have moved his Swiftfoot Boots. I'm not going to target that Giant Spider. I mean, Fatland Royals. I might target his Giant Spider. Incinerate, okay. That's nice. So they're still not going to Frost Breath the 2 Giant Spiders. Not much point, really. Just get some, 4 extra damage. I can, with 18, I can get better uses out of that Frost Breath.